I think this will be our 5th SHOT Show this year, and I think one of the biggest key takeaways that we weren't expecting, even after our first year, is just the networking and the people that we met, the relationships that were developed that have truly helped us get to where we are today.
Yeah, it's definitely the networking for me. We're able to see an impact throughout the year from the relationships we make and meet. We've found SHOT Show to be less of a buying event. Um, it's more of seeing where the industry is and meeting like-minded people within that industry, and just putting a handshake and a face to a name goes a long ways in any relationship, but it just really kind of adds that personal element that we're looking for.
I'm really quite excited about some of the educational sessions as well that I can't wait to attend. On top of really just kind of getting, again, that pulse, I think it helps us every year when we're there to truly get a pulse on the industry and helps us set up our business for success for the remainder of the year based on a lot of the things that we see while we're at SHOT. Like many others, we are really focused on continuing to grow our membership base here at A3. And something that Tim and I have both learned over these last few years is that it's hard to sell new memberships. We feel like we've really worked hard to master that part. And it was the retention part that when you think of a membership program, that's kind of the last thing that you tend to think of right away. And so these last few years of just that switch for us, that thought process of knowing that where we are long-term gaining members is truly by retaining them and not by just selling new memberships. So we are so excited just to be able to share the things that have worked for us through our retention and the things that haven't worked for us either.
The other thing I'll add is I think there's a progression that you go through when you're membership focused. I think that progression is sell, sell, sell in the beginning, and you really focused on, man, we added 10 new members this week or 20 new members this weekend, or you're just super pumped about the adding a member. As you get into it and further down the road, it starts becoming, well, we're having 15 drop off this week and we only sold 20, so it's a net gain of 5. And you start to say, what are we doing wrong? Why are we losing all these members? There's some attrition there with moving, and we're in a college town, so a lot of people are graduating and moving into a career, and a lot of times that takes them out of Ann Arbor. And so that's some of it. But there's also another element, and there's an engagement element there. And so your focus starts to shift in a couple years into the membership process. And we've always sold memberships, but we've definitely focused on it heavy for the last 4 years. And so we've been able to see some trends, and people just starting out are going to be focused on sales. But the deeper you get into it, for the sustainability, you're going to really have to start focusing on the retention.
On the SHOT Show website, the SHOT University link should have everything loaded. The performance group presentation is going to be on Tuesday morning, and I know that our membership presentation is Wednesday afternoon. Our P20 group consists currently of 4 different ranges throughout the country. We are, here in Michigan, we have a range out in New Hampshire, one in North Carolina, and one in Texas. And I can't even remember exactly how the conversation began. I'm pretty sure that through some of the people that we've met, maybe it was Doug or Mr. Abram or something, yeah. But
it's a combination.
Yeah, there's a combination of just people who again, we've met through coming to SHOT Show and made these connections that knew that this P20 group was looking for a new member and thought that we would maybe be a value add for it. And Um, it has been an absolute need that we didn't know that we needed. Um, we have learned so much. We have been able to bring things back that directly have affected our bottom line, and so um, it's something that we continue to look forward to, as well as adding new members to it.
And I think for us, we're confident in what we do, but we're also eager to learn from those within our industry. We don't think we know it all. We're confident in the things that we do, but we're also very eager to pick up tidbits here and there. If you can work collectively as a group, whatever that group is, it could be a local business meters group where you're focused on similar things. It just really helps because the firearms industry has got so many very specific things that affect it. And so being in a performance group for us has really been able to validate some of our thoughts. It's also been able to dispel a lot of the things that we were focused on that actually have become, myths. And it prevents you from making mistakes by having more educated information, and somebody else out there has tried the same things that you might be focused on thinking that's your answer. And so collectively you can come to some agreements and really save each other a lot of headaches.